Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lane Pardon. I'm here with my fellow classmates from the University of Boya under the Faculty of Social and Management Sciences to talk on types of government in Civics and Ethics 100. Stay tuned for us to present it.
Government is a group of individuals or institutions that are in charge of enforcing laws in a particular society or a state. And now the functions of a government is to make laws, enforce security, and to promote economical development. Now, to talk about the systems of government, there are specifically 5 main types of systems of government, which are the presidential system of government, semi-presidential system of government, democratic system of government, parliamentary system of government, and monarchy system of government.
Separation of power among the executive, legislative, and judiciaries are very glaring. All participants appointed by the government to run the affair of state. Doctrine of separation of power among the executive, legislative, and judiciary is very glaring. All personalities appointed by the president to run the state of the affair of states are individually responsible to him. This means that he can sack the doctrine of separation of power among the executive, legislative, and judicial is very glaring. All personalities appointed by the president to run the affair of state are individually responsible to him. Disadvantages: presidential system has led to dictatorship. Presidential system has encouraged bribery and corruption.
The semi-presidential system. This is a system that was developed by Joe Berger in 1917, which describe a system which is ruled by the parliamentarism and the presidentialism. It has 3 main characteristics, which is 1, it must consist of a president, 2, a prime minister, and 3, a cabinet which will rule the parliament. Okay, the system called semi-presidentialism simply talks about a cohabitation. That is a system where we have first the president and 2, a prime minister. It is possible to have a semi-presidential form of system. That is a system which is ruled by a president or prime minister, or which is simply known as cohabitation, which means a system which is ruled by a president, as I earlier said, as well as a prime minister. Like, for example, we have the case of France, which was ruled by Mitterrand at the left, and a prime minister called Chirac at the right, which practices the system semi-presidential. From the above, I've just explained what the term semi-presidentialism means. So now we're going to discuss on the advantages and disadvantages. So, as first advantage of the semi-presidential system is that it consists of a president and a prime minister, which will both help each other in developing a specific country. As a disadvantages is that it can lead to misunderstanding. That is, the point of view of the president might not be same as that of the prime minister. That it will likely lead to problems between the president and the prime minister.
Talk on the parliamentary system of government. The parliamentary system of government, also called a ministerial or a cabinet system, is a democratic governance of a state where its executive derives its democratic legitimacy from its ability to command the support of the legislature. A parliamentary system of government is the greatest representation in the parliament, and one of its advantages is that its leader is entitled of becoming a prime minister or a councillor, while its major disadvantage is the lack of separate legislative and executive votes, which may result in conflict.
A monarchy is a form of government in which sovereignty or power is embodied on one person or several individuals, who rule until death. So this kind of government is ruled by, you can call it a royalty system of government also, and where the head of the government is inherited by an heir. So we have 2 types of monarchies. We have the constitutional monarchy and the absolute monarchy. In the absolute monarchy, where the monarchs or the rulers have all absolute power over the people. And in a monarchy system of government, the rulers are attributed by the rulers are attributed by a king or an emperor or a queen or an empress. There are two types of monarchic system of government. We have the absolute monarchy, where the rulers have no limit with their powers and wishes, and the constitutional monarchy, where the rulers, the powers and the wishes of the rulers are limited by a book called the Constitution.
The monarchy system of government, there are advantages and disadvantages. The advantage is that it's having a leadership stability, where the monarch is having life tenure and it's not subjected to any national election. Secondly, there is leadership suitability, which implies that the monarch from the young age is being trained on how to rule the country in the future. Thirdly, there is leadership focus, where the leader is not bothered on losing election, but concentrate on the development of his country. Firstly, there is no democratic legitimacy, meaning the monarch is not the choice of the people. Secondly, much money, much power is invested on a single family or a single person. And thirdly, in case where the leadership is incapable to continue ruling the country, no one can.
We have learned many types of government, and we can only conclude which one is the best. But from research, we have seen that democracy is the best, which is
Government
for the people,
by the people, and for the people.
Thank you.